when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense has the football first here today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texas Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Miranda. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. It looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, LSU. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Not much on that play, brought down short. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's good timing. The receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Now it's second down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Fielded at the 25. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on first down. The pass, football knocked loose in the backfield. The defense recovers the fumble. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 30, at the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their offense really good field position.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
He's running out of time here. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. They're backed up. 2nd and long at the 19. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented them from being a touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The punt team making their way on the field.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Miranda. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Under pressure, just lets it go. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
We'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. One more play before they head to the locker room. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Tackled after the interception, and that would be the final play of this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football, and the 1st half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry.
All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the 1st half and build on this lead. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Takes the handoff. It's Miranda. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Looking to scramble now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They will claim the second half lead. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. On the run, it's Miranda. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes. They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yards yet. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And that run produces a decent gain.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. He'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's complete downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Defense showing blitz here. And looking to throw now on first down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They'll hand it off. Powering through. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Cut quickly. Touchdown Tigers. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Extending the play now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
He'll take a deep shot. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Touchdown, Texas. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So they'll try to add the lead now for PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Pressure is, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. And the freshman making an impact play there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomores got him for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. After consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. 1st down, looking to throw the ball.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Contact as he threw it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Hand off to the single back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. The short completion of the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 3rd down play for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the run here, lets it go. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. And the quarterback will take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.